Is it time to buy or sell Google stock? In this video, we will explore Google in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 26th of March, 2025, and now we are here to offer you a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any critical updates that could influence your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by using our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, available at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any company among 45,000 worldwide today. Please keep in mind that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 26th of March, 2025, our system has ranked Google. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating further possible declines within this trend. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 17.32% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 21.48% to negative 8.05%. In the context of a longer-term perspective, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 9.76%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between 5.56% and 38.98% over the upcoming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $174.24 and $229.40. Our latest daily update for Google features the headline, Google stock upgraded to hold accumulate. On the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 26th of March, 2025, the price of Google stock experienced a decline of 3.22%, dropping from $170.56 to $165.06. Throughout that day, the stock fluctuated by 2.89%. Reaching a low of $164.84 and a high of $169.61. Over the past 2 weeks, the stock has seen a loss of 1.23%. Notably, trading volume increased by 5 million shares, despite the falling prices, which may signal an early warning as the risk is expected to rise slightly in the coming days. In total, 29 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $4.71 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $207.05, while the lowest was $147.22. Currently, the stock price is 20.28%, or $41.99, below the 52-week high, and 85.40%, or $965.59, below the all-time high recorded on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price peaked at $1,130.65. Today, Alphabet, the parent company of Google, is in the spotlight following several notable developments. This innovation could attract enterprises focusing on advanced artificial intelligence solutions, potentially driving revenue growth in the long term. Moreover, the signing of Utah's App Store Accountability Act highlights regulatory pressures on tech giants like Google to enforce stricter age verification on their platforms. While this could protect younger users, it may impose additional operational costs and complexities for Google, impacting margins if not managed effectively. Amidst broader market corrections, shifting investments from high-growth tech stocks to safer assets, questions around the valuation of Alphabet persist. Although its core business exhibits strong cash flows, the recent decline in stock prices reflects investor caution about future growth. Yet, the steady performance of Alphabet's traditional search engine business, combined with its ventures into quantum computing, offers a potentially underappreciated upside for long-term investors. The strategic positioning in quantum research could pay off significantly if successful breakthroughs are achieved, reinforcing a buy case for savvy investors looking for long-term value. In the short term, uncertainty surrounding layoffs in tech could influence employee performance, adding another layer of market sentiment to Alphabet's stock. Overall, while the environment remains volatile, Alphabet's innovations and business resilience suggest a balanced outlook, but investors should remain vigilant of potential regulatory and market challenges. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 10th of January, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned an overweight rating to GOOG with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 7th of January, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald assigned a neutral rating to GOOG with a hold action. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Wolfe Research assigned an outperform rating to GOOG with a hold action. On Thursday, the 2nd of January, 2025, it was reported that JMP Securities assigned a market perform rating to GOOG with a downgrade action. On Thursday, the 21st of November, 2024, it was reported that UBS assigned a neutral rating to GOOG with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general buy rating to Google stock. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book value as a strong sell. Regarding return on investment, analysts have awarded the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Google. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, March 18, 2025, and so far it has risen 2.73%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, commonly known as MACD. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact the near short-term development. The Google stock currently holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. Conversely, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this presents a general sell signal for the stock, suggesting a more negative outlook. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $174.16. Conversely, if it declines, some support can be expected from the short-term average at $164.95. A breakout above the long-term average will provide another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will generate an additional sell signal, thereby reinforcing the overall signal. Volume increased on falling prices yesterday. This could serve as an early warning, indicating that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 7 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 20 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 5 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 36 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 32 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal from 25 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 16 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Google. Google finds support from accumulated volume at $164.04. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is expected when this support is tested. The stock typically trades with substantial volume, and due to minor daily fluctuations, the associated risk is considered low. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated by $4.77, representing an increase of 2.89% from its high to low. In the last week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 2.09%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Google, let's quickly review some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This ratio is relatively standard, frequently observed in companies with long-standing histories or stable revenues. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 24th of April, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $2.02. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Google. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Google is at $170.28. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Google faces its first support level at $164.04. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Google from multiple analyst sources is buy. Now let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 17th of March, 2025, Washington Robin L. conducted an insider buy of 2 shares of Class C Google stock units. On the 17th of March, 2025, Washington Robin L. conducted another insider buy of 2 shares of Class C Google stock units. On the 17th of March, 2025, Washington Robin L. conducted an insider buy of 1 share of Class C Google stock units. On the 17th of March, 2025, Shahram Kavatark Ram conducted an insider buy of 2 shares of Class C Google stock units. On the 17th of March, 2025, Shahram Kavatark Ram conducted another insider buy of 2 shares of Class C Google stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 18.744. Overall, insiders purchased 1,340,718 shares and sold 915,339 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $157.81, reflecting a decline of 4.39%. This stock exhibits low daily movements, which translates to lower risk. Moreover, we have identified a buy signal stemming from a pivot bottom discovered 6 days ago. Is Google stock a good buy? Google presents several positive indicators. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this moment. Currently, it is advisable to consider this stock as a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate shares while we await further developments. Our analysis conclusion for this stock has been upgraded since the last evaluation, moving from a sell recommendation to a hold or accumulate stance. After examining the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 27th of March, we anticipate Google to open higher by $1.44, initiating trading at $166.50. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not be solely based on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.